Welcome to the latest edition of the Fordham Ram Roundup with the Fordham baseball team and head coach Kevin Leighton. Kevin, right now sitting at 2 games over 500 overall, 4-4, but the last 3-4 weeks, 12-4 for the team and really playing well, really pitching well. What seems to be the biggest key to that success right now?
Yeah, I think it all starts on the mound. We've been getting really good outings from guys like Jimmy Murphy, Reese Kinnear, and then in these midweek games, I think a lot of our guys have pitched really well. We're getting a lot of guys out there, and they've been performing, and it's been making it even more difficult on us as far as who to pitch and when to pitch them. If we can do that and play defense behind those guys and give ourselves a chance, that's all we can ask out of those guys. So.
Another big point has been the play of the freshmen and the flexibility of a lot of the freshmen to play a lot of different positions. You've seen Jake Baker, infield, outfield, Alvin Melendez, outfield, pitcher, Terabak all over the infield, and a couple other pitchers coming in as relievers or as starters, Weiser, Martin, Kyle Martin. How have you seen that group develop as you've seen week to week?
Yeah, going into the year, we knew these guys are going to have to perform for us, and so far I've been really happy with what I've seen. Some of these guys, may not have had opportunities to play in games over a course of a week or 2 or 3 weeks sometimes, and you plug them in, and it looks like they didn't even miss a day. So that's been nice, and the flexibility of a guy like Jake Baker to be able to play anywhere has been great, and he's basically kind of acted as a spark plug for us, a guy that can do a little bit of everything, and he plays the game the right way, and I think that's the biggest thing. He doesn't take anything for granted, and he plays everything hard, and he's a perfect guy for us to kind of look at and say, this is how we want things done. So.
This weekend, you're 4-4 in league, right at that 500 mark, right in a playoff position. You got St. Joe's coming in, team that obviously knocked your team out of the playoffs last year, but they have the big bat in Stafford. They have solid starting pitching. What do you expect to see out of this weekend?
Yeah, they're a tough team. I think we're going to be up for the challenge. I know our guys are excited about playing St. Joe's again. For us, we just got to limit the free stuff, the walks, the errors, and things like that, where a guy like Stafford can come up and do some big damage. The solo home run type stuff or the 2-out double hopefully won't really hurt us. But I think our playoff experience against them is something that we can look back on and say, if we do what we're capable of, we can beat these guys. So we just got to stick to what we've done well and get after it. So.
All right, well, best of luck this weekend, Kevin. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, guys.
Be right back with our player interview with senior infielder Matt Kozuch. Here with our player interview with senior infielder Matt Kozuch. Matt, the team over the last, say, 3-4 weeks really been playing well. 12-4 over your last 16 games. What has kind of changed for this team over this last little stretch here that, again, you guys are right in the mix, again, in playoff contention?
I think, just at the plate, we've been getting a lot better at bats. We've really been focused on the check mark approach and trying to do the right thing every at bat, swinging at the right pitches, moving runners over, getting runners in scoring position, scoring those runs. And for pitching, everybody's hitting their spots. Pitchers are doing really well. They're keeping every other lineup in check, and all those then that combination is just what's really making us play well.
You mentioned the pitching staff. Really, Jimmy Murphy been very solid every single start. Reese has been solid, but also getting a lot of contributions from the freshmen, Alvin Melendez, Kyle Martin, Brandon Martin. What has it been like to have those newcomers come in immediately and contribute and be very effective out of the bullpen?
It's been amazing. Looking at our pen, we had a lot of pitchers are hurt right now, and so having all these freshmen step up, especially when we have so many freshmen, this is one of the bigger classes, if not the biggest on the team right now. And so their role on the team is, emphasized greatly, and just having them perform very well is really helping our bullpen.
I know for yourself this year you've switched positions, first base on the other side of the diamond, mainly at third base this year. Got off to a little bit of a slow start at the plate, but really have picked it up. What have you done personally just to kind of get yourself going? I know going into the Canisius series you were about just over 100, and then you're hitting over 400 for the next month or so. What changed for you, that kind of just clicked for you?
I think it's just the mindset and just like I was saying before, the hitters just keeping that whole check mark approach and really focusing on what we're trying to do, and that's swinging at the best pitches we can swing at And I think like keeping the level headed really helped because starting the season the way I did, it was really easy to kind of like give up, give in, and have like a really negative view of the whole entire thing. But staying relaxed and staying calm really helped me to like bounce back from where I was.
This weekend, you guys are 4-4, but a big series here at home against St. Joe's, the team that knocked you out of the A-10 tournament last year. You got them back here again. What do you expect out of this weekend series against St. Joseph's?
We expect it to be a fight. Unfortunately, in our 4 years, we haven't played well against them any time. And so we're really going to come out with a lot of energy because we feel like we have to beat them. At least like we have to win the series. That's the way we're looking at it right now.
Well, thanks so much, Matt. Best of luck this weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you very much.
That'll do it for this week's edition of the Fordham Ram Roundup. Special thanks to head coach Kevin Leighton and Matt Kozuch for joining us. Fordham Rams hosting the St. Joseph's Hawks this week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for a 3-game Atlantic 10 series. All 3 games can be seen on the Atlantic 10 Digital Network. You can also follow it, WFUVsports.org, live stats on FordhamSports.com, and on Twitter at Fordham Baseball. Follow all the action as the Rams take on the Hawks this weekend. Game time starts on Thursday at 2 o'clock, Friday at 11:30 in the morning, and then Saturday at noon. For the Fordham Ram Roundup, I'm Scott Kwiatkowski, and we'll see you next time.